Okay, so morning everybody, and once again, welcome back in today's class, day number 27, and we were discussing about the this thing, what I can say, mid server. Okay, let me log in into my instance. Mm. So yesterday we saw that how we can activate the mid server, and now we are going to be discuss that how to run the discovery. Even though I tried yesterday, it did not work 100% for me. So I thought might be we can have a little bit troubleshooting today. So what we are looking for from today's result, that we have one or two virtual servers which I created. Let me share my screen as well. I think it's not creating, sharing it. Okay. Okay. So we created the virtual servers where we have deployed this particular mid server that we want to be fetch now. So for that, what is the key here is that now we need to create the credentials. So two steps has been left here. I can go and open my deck here. This one. So we done this part. We done the stat.bat yesterday, stat file, start, okay, and now credential. So mid server is working fine, but how my service now will know that which type of servers I have to be going to find out now. So if you remember that we have life cycle of discovery, right? Where we have Shazam and everything is there. If I show you here, duplicate it here, this portion. This one. So now this part is going to be happen. We have to tell to our system that, okay, now go and scan this IP. And to do this particular part, I have to be tell to system, okay, this type of credential you need to be use it. Means it is like a kind of authentication we're telling to our system. So for this, what we'll do, we'll come back here and go to the credential tables. Service discovery credentials. Okay. If I click on the new, you can see here that to connect or to find out a specific type of infra, we need a specific type of credentials. If you want to search for the API key, if you want to search for the applications credential, if you want to search for the Azure kind of things, cloud management, Docker, IBM credential, Kafka, Kubernetes. So it means if you want to if you want to be discovered these type of infra, then we have to give system a specific type of the credential as well. So if you see here in the bottom, we have a Windows server. So our VM has been our VM is a window based, that is Windows Server 2025. So I have to tell to system that please use this authentication way to go and find out the results for me. That is what's the key here now for the that is the purpose of the credential. Okay, out of the box ServiceNow provide us the credentials as well. You can see like a public here or Windows mid server. And I created my own credential this side. Okay, but unfortunately, this is not 100% working. So might be we can do little troubleshooting. So if you click on this, we are creating a credential for all the mid servers. I can create the credential only for one mid server, that what I have, or if, sorry, means I have means if I have a 5 or 7 mid servers. So I can create, because yesterday I told that a mid server can be used for any type of classes, any type of searches. So if I go and search here first, mid server, and open this here. So we have these two mid servers, right? Let me see this one. It should be for all. Let me remove this and put all. And save. And save here. And let's go and modify the second one as well, so that it should able, I should able to use these mid servers for any type of work. Okay, this fine. Now I'll come to the credential table here. So either we can specify here that I want this kind of a username or the password should be used for one type of mid server. Let's say I have two mid servers, and I want to use this credential only for this particular one. Now, if you see this thing, and this is a key here, what this mean, or what that this particular stuff mean, either you can give the username and the password for every type of mid server. You can create a credential and you can give the username and the password, or we can use the mid server service account. Because if you remember that yesterday when we log in here, we created the local accounts, right? And then we edit them in the users. This is what I can say, in the local security group. So ServiceNow says that if you already have a dedicated user for your mid server, then you can leave this blank as well. That's totally fine. So like this, because sometimes what happens, customer don't want to share the username passwords, and then they say, boss, you already have this thing, so better use the credentials which I already provided to you. I don't want to give you the new credentials. If you want to be use this username passwords, then we have to do dot slash and the username LNGP, and this is my password which we created yesterday, right? Where it is gone. Oh. Here, sorry, yeah, this one. So we'll give this password here. The only thing is it should be dot hyphen, so that it can take the domain ID and then the password. And we can tick this box that if did not work, use the mid server local service account and save. And now we have to test the credential. 216, or this is 256, right? 256.256. Let try open this thing. Port 135, because this is what? Window credential, window port. Okay. And you can put the mid server, because we are picking these two mid servers. So I can say use this mid server and search. Invalid IP address. What I'm using this 172.16 of this, because this is the IP given by Azure to me. Let me log in the Azure account as well. Now here I need my admin input from you, Lata, because it is not working for me. I tried a lot of options there. So this is my dashboard and this is my LNG partial. So this is a window based. I tried this IP as well. This is a public IP. So let me put this IP and see if that worked for me and click OK. So now what we're checking that the username password which I gave here, will it go to this IP range and search for me? Hopefully it work. If not, then we have to troubleshoot. And I spent a good time yesterday. It did not work out for me and I got late to be get up. So what we can do here? So now you can see. Lata, any idea what we can do here now?
Atul, like the
Oh,
credential does not have a proper access. Like it doesn't like that the credential which we put it in on the server infra side, they need to provide the administrative access.
let me check.
Yeah, add that user to the admin group.
Ah, yes.
You mean admin group for which one?
Like
Because we
On the
already
usually
need.
server, there is a group, admin group, administrators group. So
You mean
add
the
it to that.
local security,
Yeah.
or which group you are saying? Because I did not get this point that which group it's saying. We
On
already
the
added in the.
on the
Hmm,
server, remember you created user yesterday, right?
it is there only. So
Okay.
if I show you, this is what
So
the
which user are you using to access the server?
this one LNGP,
Okay.
that is my local account which we created.
Okay. I think you'll have to add that user to um administrator group. So if you go to the accounts, I guess
Hmm.
you should see mm,
Or you're saying this
no
thing.
system users. I think
You're saying this thing.
no
Make
no no
this
no
as a
no. I
admin.
think yeah. Like but there should be a group itself which already will have a required um higher credibilities to those.
I did not
Anybody
find.
server specialists here, like sysadmins, anybody? So I think if you go to systems and then go to user groups, that's where you might see, or just type in.
Other users, group edit users in the devices, change user control.
No, manage user that is certificates. No, we don't want to, but you should be able to find the group there, right?
Because what
Mm.
we have done, we added this user into local security groups, into login as a service. That is what we have done only. And this is what I know. And just see this part also. Is it required? I think it is not required that I have to be run this command from the device itself. I can run from the outside system as well, right?
Mm. Yes.
So,
But usually,
so
Atul, in the every org for all the infra service maintenance, they created a group, and that group will have some, or I mean, admin privilege. In that group, they will add just this credential. Other than that, it putting on the server. So once that our credential service account got that privilege, this
mhm.
authentication issue is it won't come.
Yeah, I think he doesn't know where to because I forgot to. I didn't even bother looking. But every server, if you go, like maybe right click on that user and go to the securities or settings of that user. You should see, um, just go to that user itself.
Mhm.
Yeah, right click that user and then
Uh,
go to,
right click is not option. It only
No.
say either I can change the account type.
Account options. Okay, just try that itself and see if that would help. Yeah.
Now it should work. Hopefully it should work. Because I read somewhere it says that we can try like public IPs as well.
Yeah, try with the public IP mostly if this doesn't work.
Yes. Let's see if that credential pass. Because I troubleshoot a lot, but it did not work for me.
Yeah. Yeah, maybe try with the public IP. You were
So
trying. Yeah.
I was trying, but let me
Yeah, I
see.
think if you do private
Okay.
IP, you'll have to do the allow policy and all those things.
Things will be there, right?
Yeah, that will be a different route. So maybe try with
Yes.
the public IP.
Public, should I put like this only, or you have some specific thing in your mind? It is my IP, right? Let me see if that work.
Yeah, in your just you got an email with all those information, right? From Azure, like public and private IP information.
So this is what I have. This is what I was trying. Primary, this one. And
Okay.
if you see here, the subnet is saying 17, this one.
IPv4, okay. I think, yeah, we'll try that one and then see first.
I already tried that one. I tried everything 16 and I tried subnet as well. I tried my primary IP, this as well.
But it is the same server, right? So trying to
Same,
connect
yes.
the
It
same
is
server. So
same only.
the private IP also should work.
Okay, let me try this one. 1604. Give a more specific and okay. Hopefully it should work now for us, because if it did, oh,
yeah.
see, cool. Thank you. Thank you. Because I was trying only this public and it is not getting the subnet might be. Okay, good part.
It's within the server. Okay.
So now we can see that our credential is verified and our mid server is able to connect with this particular server. Now, what is the next part? Is run the discovery. What we will do now, and this is the last step. So what we intention that this LNG or this particular, so let me show you. This is my LNG Parshala. This record should be get created into my CMDB now. That is what my intention, that is what the horizontal discovery says here. So we'll come back here and go to discovery schedule. Okay. There are two things. Either you can do a scheduling or either you can do the quick discovery. Means I want immediate results. So click here on the quick discovery, give the same IP. And now here you can select what you want, because I have this, I have this. So we'll test on this one, because for us, both of the mid server is the same. Click OK. So my discovery has been started. It means now I send a command from ServiceNow. So we're doing this part. Let me show you some image here. So what we are doing, mid server images, this one. So we are at this point of time now. What we are doing, Are Kanga image. not this one, this one. So we are here, we install the mid server here, that is a customer premises, and now we're sending the command from ServiceNow to mid server. That boss, I am giving you a range of IP. Please go and find out. And now the this particular stuff, this particular command will going into the mid server and finding these records for me. Because we're doing the Windows server, so it's going, okay, RE Windows server means what it is checking, it is picking up the life cycle now. Let me come back here, slide number 94. This one. Now let's come back in the discovery. Started, completed. Discovery logs, ECCQ empty. Processing. Let me see what else is becoming. So now did you see? Shazam. So first we send the output. In this case, it is a reverse. We are sending the output, Shazam, and we're getting the Shazam input. So if you click on this, let's see, we say go to midserver.lng. Topic Shazam means this part, and search for these things. WMI, that is a window credentials which we say WMI, SSH, HTTPS. Go and check it for this thing, and you can see the XML. Let me little bit. One thing which I know, if it is showing active and alive 1, it means my servers or my infra machine is active and it is on. Let's say I want to search Anushri laptop. There are two things happen. Anushri laptop is on, but not connected to the internet. So I cannot find out. In this case, both should be 1. So if you take example, I'm not going to office for a long time now. It's more than 5 years. And I'm sure many of you have a almost similar experience, 2 years, 3 years. But if we are using this company provided laptop, we get software updates. They push it. And you can see that push only when you connect to the internet. So this says that this is the first check that active is 1, alive is 1. It means this machine is running. If I shut down this machine and run my discovery again, it will not work. It will say active 1 but alive 0. Because, sorry, alive 1, active 0. Because it is shut down. And now I'm not able to find out that where it is. Okay. And then it is checking. Okay, Shazam value. Yep. So that is the number first part. Second thing, if you see here in the discovery, it says classify. That what type of server you want to be, find out. So come back here. Shazam says we're just giving the IPs. Classify what type of device it is. Because I putting the credential for the Windows one, so I said go and find out that window one. WMI running. WMI classify. So here you can see. This is what the output I'm looking for. Go classify if these things are there. So it find out for me Windows, Microsoft Server 2025 data centers, everything. Because here we are not giving the open IP, we are giving very close IP. Only one IP we are giving so that we can do our discovery workout. And it go in this IP and try to find out and classify. It say, oh, it is a Windows computer system which has a work group name Pathshala. So if you want to see, this is my machine, virtual machine. Name, operating system, this. So it is classifying that it is a window type server. Okay, fine. You can add what I can say, Lata and Bhuvaneshwari, right? Yes, you both can add if you want to be add a little bit more in that particular part. Now, the third step says run the pattern, because now we need to get the record in the CMDB. So this pass, yes, this pass, yes. Generally, this fail if IP is not working fine or IP is not correct. So what we can do, if you want to be checked, is this IP is all clear. So if you see this part here, let me show you. It is a firewall. Sometime IP has been blocked due to firewall. So what we can do, you can go and open the portqry tool which we discussed yesterday and put that IP and say I want to be search or I want to be said that is this port is open on the 135 or not. Query. And it says yes, it is working fine. Total in this one, it's got 30 endpoints. And you can search on the TCP, you can search on the UDP. Not listening. Or you can search on the both. Means this is kind of a way to be know that, okay, is this IP is easily to connect with this port if I pass this. Or we can do this thing as well. Ping and IP. I'm getting the results. It means this is active and alive. So if I change this, let's see 10. Not reachable. Might be this is machine is off. So we are using this thing, right? 16, 0 and 0. We're using this IP earlier, right? Because this is not reachable. So we can use either the ping command or either the port query. Now, the third part which is becoming here, which is important, and we all are interested that Atul, is this record generated in the CMDB? Come back here. And now, did you see? We have queues are coming more and logs are also getting generated. Discovery started, discovery completed, classified, now identifying. Exploring. So come here, okay. This thing. So it's classifying, and now it's getting one more thing. Installed software. Want to be know more. And this thing happened with the support of the patterns. Patterns given by ServiceNow, out of the box patterns given by ServiceNow. So in short, after reaching this point, it go and come back here to get the more information. Serial number. So if you know that we have a name, we have a OS, we have a this thing, size, RAM. So it is saying, okay, what is the more information I can get it from you? Because this is what the pattern says here. And it is finding that information. Status succeed. Add in the, because this is a input, not an output. So what is the output for this one? Pattern 1. This was the output. What I am sending to the mid server details, and I'm sending this information. Check all these things: IP, storage, storage, HBA, memory, everything. Go and please find out for me. This is my pattern I'm sending, and my pattern means this is what ServiceNow provides the out of the box patterns. And this is the another crucial point why people like me hate discovery, because it is tough for us to be understand or to be troubleshoot these issues if anything is there. So it says it's a window, good. It means window means it's a server, because server class is extended from the server is extended from the computer. So boss, we have to find out that is it going to be entered in this class? Yes, and then find other information as well for me. जितना भी तुम्हें इसका मिल रहा है, everything please get for me. So if I show you here my PC, this thing, as much as information I can get, let me get. And then if you come back here and see, output is this. So don't confuse. Output means that we are expecting. No, this output is for the mid server, and what it is getting for me is all this information what I need. See, LNG Parshala, my name, DNS name, CPU core count, objects, everything it got for me now. As much as it get find me. Now, if it did find, it means it is going to be create a record in the CMDB. Come back here. And this is the last one. So if I say with the process time, it is easy for understand. Now Shazam, classify, pattern, and now updating your records. So if I go back here in the CMDB CI computer table, because it is nothing but it is a computer for me. Did my record get generated? See. My machine is here now. LNG Pathshala, let verify. LNG Pathshala. Serial number. I have to find out that where the serial number is mentioned, but it's finding out that part only. Model Microsoft Corporation Virtual Machine. Microsoft. Installed. Manufacturer Microsoft Corporation and domain work group. OS version is this. You can see here if you want to know more things, because this is what the Azure actually which I created. RAM 8142, 8 GB. CPU manufacturer 2295. Not sure that it's getting a little more than that part. CPU count, CPU core processor, DNS name, everything is there now. Disk 1, so I have 2 disks here. If I show you, (8 and 16). Sorry, 1, 8 and 16. network adapters, IPs. So we can search on this as well. Running processes. How many processes are running on this one? Kind of a service is here. Then your serial numbers, because this is going into my serial number table, and now this will be used for your IRE. Software installation. This one, ServiceNow mid server. We install this, right? Install over this part. Now, if I go to my this thing, discovery admin, and let's open the CMDB workspace. Now it will get populated. अरे कहाँ गया? Oops, it's not showing here. It should show that, okay, now we have multi. So, okay, I'm not sure that did we enable or not that part. But if I go to discovery admin, let me see, I can see anything here? Nope, it's not there as of now for me. And you can run the quick discovery from here itself. This mid server, or I can say specific LNG Pathshala, and now you can run discovery again. So technically I should be able to see my 360-degree angle as well, because we are using a multi-source, this one, even though this is only one source as of now, but still it's a discovery. So it says, not sure why it's not working here, active and everything is there, debugging. Okay, it's creating this one. Question. Question and clarification. Now the point is that if I come back here and if you see my dashboard, I have, this is we discovered, I have LNG Foundation as well. And this is a Linux based. And this is on the IP this. Now let's do one thing, come back here, and this is completely try we're going to do. Go to be credential. Because it is a Linux, so it will not search the Windows one. Remember. So we need to be create a credential which can work for the Linux. That is your SSH command. All right, experts. So I can say LNG Linux dot lngp, and let me copy our password here. Because if I have made server, I'm able to find out the Windows, then I should be able to find out now Linux as well. Even though I created a database as well. Here. And I'm giving it as a 100%, 100 number only. Let's do one thing. Let's try to be ping this IP. Because for the Linux, the IP has been changed. It is this. I guess for the previous one, it was different. just to be know that, okay, it's a timeout. I guess we're doing something wrong. Let's try this part, credentials. Use SSH private key for improved security. Okay, we have this thing, security as well. Let's see if that for credentials. So that was 16 and this is 18. And port number is changed now because it is a SSH command. It's saying use SSH private key credentials. So I have private key credentials for this thing. When I created yesterday, these 2 days before, when I created these machines, I got this one because I was using the Linux system. If the credential work for me, we're able to search, no, could not connect to a specific port. Because if you notice this, even though it is lost here as well. Let me see it saying have a dedicated this thing, LNG Foundation, and this is what the credential it's saying. Now I'm not sure that how to use. Anybody know that how to use this particular credentials here for the Linux command? Any idea, you guys? इससे SSH credentials ये तो काम नहीं कर रहा. To improve this, use the SSH password credentials. Okay, let's see. Is it something we're doing wrong here?
I think you'll have to choose
SSH.
the SSH
This private key,
password.
right?
Yeah.
Name LNG Linux. It is completely trial we are doing now. Username LNGP. Password is this. What is SSH passphrase then? Because if I have only this thing downloadable with me,
Did you give a password while creating that? Creating the key?
no.
When it prompted you to give, I think it should have prompted you saying give a password.
If that is the case, it should be there
But
somehow.
try copying that output altogether. Don't no spaces, everything.
Yes,
Yes.
and
then you paste
here,
it in the
because it's not mandatory, so hopefully everything work here. Saved now. Let's test this. Because we have open mid server for all type of devices.
Yeah.
Hopefully it should work. If not, we'll not proceed. I don't want to be put another efforts on this one. But yes, something it's saying the issue with the port only, not with the credentials. Why it's saying 22 port? Let do this thing. Let come back in the WMI. Yes, instead of 16, let me put 18 and put 22. Because if this IP is going through this port, then it is fine. Because if you see, even the ping is not working. Is this machine on? Yes, it's on only. Running and everything is fine for this one. LNG find. See, it's okay. It's showing filtered. It has some meaning that field resolve IP address field query filtered. SSH command. I guess something we're going wrong here. Let me try to be logged in this Windows in this server now.
SSH. Oh, which other port do you have open in that other than 443 and
I open every port.
35?
Every port. So if I show you here, if it's not allowing to be show here, but for both of them, for all my this thing, all servers. So I have this one, I have this one, and I have this one, Data Foundation. I have opened all this thing. This is again running again Linux based. Let me see if that worked for me. Because it is not, the issue is not with the credential, I think issue with the port only. Or if I give test credential and put it here. So it is also trying to find out. No, something wrong with this servers only, I'm sure. Might be it's down or something, it's not able to connect it. See, issue with the port. Because I remember I have 443, 22, I guess 89 as well for RDP. 189 or 89 is for RDP something. I'm going to find this port information here.
I'll check and let you know tomorrow. I have a Linux too on Azure. I'll check.
Sure. So if we can get this one, that will be more IP.
Yeah, I'll try on mine. I have, because I have the private key created too. So I'll see those ones. I'll let you know.
Sure. But overall, if I say to everybody what we have discussed earlier, that how the discovery works, how the discovery run, we are able to do that particular part. We are able to install the mid server. We are able to run a specific IP only because that is what we have. And then we are able to do this particular part. I just want to take a quick look if that work. Let's go and do the quick discovery. It will not work. It's SSH now. It will not work. Not here. Schedules. Discovery schedule. Discovery schedules. And quick discovery. Let's say this will be fine. It will not work. Definitely. Port is not opening. I want to just see that what error it can give to me.
Mostly no result returned from probe.
Fine. Because if credential is failing, it means port is not opening. It means things are not fine. Discovery will fail. But let's see. Sometimes we see everything is working expected, configured expected. What error we are getting? See, is not reachable. Scanned by a port.
So there is filtered. Yeah, there's sort filtered. That means the port is not accessible. So,
correct. Otherwise, this also should work for me. It's saying
port should be enabled by the network team. Usually they will enable it.
Correct, because that is good sort of.
Yeah, like basically, for our case, like we also doing the network discovery. So like our also like sometimes port is not opening or not open. So we reach out to network team. They have backend access and they give the like access to the ports. And only we can discover.
So if I say our servers exist, so if you see these two exist for me, so I have total 3 servers: Data Foundation, LNGP Foundation, and this one. This is a window based. These two are the Linux based. Okay. When we run this port query, we are getting filtered. And I'm 100% again, this is what I was missing, that filtered means this. And if we see, it's saying timeout. And if you see in the discovery, it's a not reachable. Means this step is failing. 92. This step is failing. Because it's not getting reached to the port number. And the reason is that it's showing as a filtered. Means I am assuming that this IP has access to go to via this port, but network team block it. Might be it can be a firewall issue. So they have to be unblock it. So whenever we implement discovery, we need to be connect with the Windows team or the server team, because we need the mid server installation, and we have to reach out to the network team to whitelist the ports so that our discovery can work. If this port is enabled means it's a whitelisted, then we are able to test our credentials. So error is not with the disk with the anything else. Error is with the port is not open, and we can't do this thing here because this is not maintained by me. But what I want to show you, I want to tell you that we are able to discover it. So if I create one more, let's say let me create this. Let's create a one computer recording. Okay, and I'm putting the same serial number. Okay, and put the same name, LNG Pathshala. And now let's run the discovery again. Oh. Let's see what happened now. Because I have one CI with the same name, with the same serial number, and manually created, and one I'm getting from the discovery now. It find out one device on this one. What do you think? What will happen now? Tell me. What will happen now?
Yeah, I think it is on, or I know like this pattern is processing. This probe or either discovery probe. So it is now processed, and now it is taking the application dependency mapping that install software as the next probe. So it will continue to like taking the probes. And if you go to the device tab, then once it is discovered, it will go there.
So this is what is the original one, right?
Yeah.
And let reload this one. Why this is not coming? Multi-source data mismatch records. Because And this is open question for everybody because our serial number is matching, right? Our IR rule is running, right?
Yes.
Then there should be something common, right? Where the IR is working now.
Tool, can you go to the discovery status once that you done?
Sorry, which one?
The discovery status you showing at just now. Can you go that
It's
one?
here.
And can you go to the device tab? Can you refresh it? So that CMDB CI field is not not open.
Okay,
Just
you're
go
saying
back.
this the list view only.
Yeah. Can you refresh it?
Let let me do schedules and all applications. Where is my discovery con?
You have opened the schedule. Okay.
Oh, sorry. Discovery. अरे यार, wait. Let me go back this way.
So like if discovery, like
CMDB underscore say is blank actually.
yeah. If that is blank, that means the discovery not completed. So maybe that's the reason it's not showing.
Might be. So this is what we are using, right?
Yes. So no, not this one. You have clicked the XML part. So this device, you just
This
particularly showing one device.
updates. Let me go one more step back. This one.
Yeah.
So now it's created.
So yeah, so this created, that means the discovery is successful. So
And this is the
then
update CI. Let me open this. My only point is why, let me say CMDB data preview. If IR is running, it is getting the serial number matched. Now what? So we can see here CMDB value, and this is ServiceNow one.
discovery successful.
In the both, it's showing the discovery source as ServiceNow only. Asset tag is this. Okay, this is what is mine one. This is what the ServiceNow one. The only point which I'm worrying is that why it's not showing these records. If IR is running, it's matching, right? It can be duplicate.
But it
Can
is
we check
not the same time, right? Isn't that a scheduled job, the IRE? Shouldn't the schedule run?
Yes. No, we did not run that one. Yes. Yeah, you're right, Lata here. It might be that gap is there, so it is not be run this particular part. Duplicate CIs. Can we see 20? Let me done health dashboards and try to run these jobs. Let's see if we get something. Because I remember that we enabled everything over the property level, like all multi-sources are enabled, right? Secure now. So this is all the brief, what we can say, are the points we have to be take care. ये तो फेल होगा ही होगा. Compliance, not compliance, not this one we're looking for. Let me go back here in the home. No, it should get updated somehow. It is not showing me the latest one. So technically our LNG should be called as a duplicate now. Oh, it is there. Find out. See, we got it. Is it showing something here as well now or not? Not. But if you see here, कहाँ गया? ये देखो, ये आ गया. It says LNG Pathshala is a duplicate one. Because the serial numbers get matched. One is this. Its serial number is getting matched here. So now my IRE is working properly fine here. And putting this as a duplicate CI. This is what I was looking for actually. So this is LNG Pathshala is what we created and we just put this as serial number. And this is what is coming from the discovery. So if it is a duplicate one, definitely do deduplication task also there. Is here. Let's see. So that we can take a decision that what we want to keep it. Audit results. Remediate. Use a duplicate CI remediator. Now see. LNG Pathshala, most later items relationship, newest discovery, newest update, oldest created. Which one you want to keep it? You can keep as a master. Discovery source for the both is ServiceNow because definitely we're using ServiceNow discovery only. This is created by LNG Pathshala. That is my user for the mid server. This is me. I want to keep this. Which one you want to merge it? Do you want to keep the asset tags? Or to keep it because for this one there's no asset has been created till now. Technically it should get created. The business tool should run and it should get the asset here. I say keep this only. Next, what relationship you want to put it? Merge all the relationship. Next, any specific attribute you want to be close? I said, let's not delete. Let's say asset tag value to be this. And this is what is the status here. And remediate. Check progress and it will be remediated. And if you see duplicate CI found based on the attributes specified in the IRE CI class, all duplicates will have identical below this thing. Due to serial numbers match, it is considered as a duplicate. Chikari, clear point that we created one CI, we run the discovery, copy the serial number, and then we go and check the duplicates one and we find it's a duplicate one. It means our IRE rule which we're using is working fine. Now, if I come back to the CM computer class, and if you search for the LNG, you will find only you show two it should be keep only this thing. See, it's created a new one and replaced this one. Technically, we should delete it. So it is there. Kanga, yes. Clear everybody. Mid server and discovery part. Linux will also work if you have the port 22 is open for this IP. Clear?
Clear, Atul.
Good. Let me stop the recording and take attendance now.